Hi and welcome to Silver Soul Tarot. Today let's look at what needs to be healed, shall we? So we're going to use the Healing Spirit Oracle, the Heal Yourself Oracle, and then we'll have a little look at the Law of Positivism, just because, you know, we don't want to get too stuck down in any low energy. We want to keep it quite light and bright. And then maybe we'll play a little bit of tarot, see where we go from there, if there's any other messages that might want to come through. We've got other decks we can pull from. We'll end on a healing mantra, that's for sure. Right, let's crack on, shall we? So the first card out is It's Time to Move Forward. Sorry, you can't see that. I'm not paying attention to where I was holding the card. Okay, it's time to move forward. What are we moving forward towards? I'll tell you what, we're going to pop that up there. Let's pop these along the top. A Heal Yourself Oracle next. We've got Have Faith. Okay. That's always a nice card to pull out. And then a Law of Positivism. Let's keep things positive. Oh, upside down. With my thoughts, I co-create with the universe. Okay. Okie dokie, people. Right, so it's time to move forward with what it is that you're creating. It's time to manifest. If you're not already doing it, let's crack on and start manifesting, shall we? I would just be a little bit careful about doing it right at the moment as I'm recording. I actually believe it's the 1st of April. This is no April Fools, I can assure you. But there's a lot of eclipse energy. We're in Venus retrograde, Mercury retrograde, so at this precise moment it's maybe not the best time to do a lot of heavy manifesting. I'm not saying don't think about what it is that you want or how you want to achieve things, but just be a little bit careful. I'm no astrologer, so please go to whoever you go to. I just read tarot cards and oracle cards. I don't claim to be anything other than a tarot reader. Okay, so please find better source of information than moi. I have a very basic understanding, but it's time to put your foot forward and trust the divine with the universe, your angels, spirit guides, whatever you want to call it, doesn't matter, with what your next step is. Let's get a tarot deck. What tarot deck should we do? Let's just do the OG tarot, shall we? The Rider-Waite-Smith, just the original one. Okay, so what are we moving towards? Oh, it could be an offer of love coming in with the Knight of Cups. Okay, he comes in with his cup of love. It's also, knights are just sort of like the speed of which some things are coming in. So with the Knight of Cups, the horse is ready to take the next step. Okay, it's time to move forward. You're ready to take the next step. Now, whenever I see this card, I always look at the body of water. Is it a babbling brook or is it a fast-moving river? It's all about perspective. The horse is ready to take that step, but it's kind of like he's trying to determine how deep the water is and how wide it is. There's kind of this slight hesitant energy, which is not a bad thing. That, like I say, if now's not the very best time to really be heavily manifesting what it is that you want to come in. So that's probably just an extra little think about what it is you want, but maybe now's not the best time to heavily manifest. It's not bad to think about what it is that you do want, but just hold on a minute. We might just have to take a breath. The Page of Swords, don't overthink it. Think about it, but don't overthink it. Don't get stuck up in your head. You know, might get some sort of storm clouds almost. Hopefully these are clearing and not coming in. If it's a specific person, I don't ever think anyone should really try to manifest a specific person. Don't spy, you know, don't kind of allow your energy to be drained or drain other people's energy. You don't want to be an energy vampire, just like you don't want one attached to you. Okay, so just be very open, very clear on what it is that you do want. Or maybe you've been manifesting something in and now's the time to take the step forward. Maybe. Oop. I didn't see what that was, so we're just going to shuffle that through. It didn't flip over. We've got the Knight of Swords. So now you've got almost kind of contrasting energies, but it's just that kind of like, once you make the decisions what it is that you do want to create and how you want to move forward, once you take that step, then the energy really picks up and gets going. The Knight of Swords can be a little bit, you know, like a thought or an idea that comes in really quickly, or a dream that can come in. Just be careful because it can leave as quick. How many times have you sat there and thought, oh, I'm going to do something, and then you go into the room that you're going to do it in and you've forgotten what it was that you wanted to do? Okay, so it's that kind of, that's how quickly that energy can come in, like a dream. You wake up and you remember it as soon as you wake up, and then 5 minutes later it's gone and you've forgotten it. Okay, so you've got the Eight of Swords. Okay, so it could be someone feeling a little bit bound up in their head. You've put yourself there. You're free to remove that bandage. You know, you don't have to keep yourself blocked off. Maybe it's something that's stopping you from moving forward. Maybe it's a truth, a knowledge. You know, the swords are all about, you know, thoughts and truths and clarity. So maybe there's just something that's not been shown to you yet, or something you're not understanding yet. And you got the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so Two of Pentacles is about bringing in some balance, moving that energy from one area to another. So maybe you kind of keep overthinking something, or you're not seeing something clearly, but something's going to come in to show you the right way, because it's time to get moving according to your cards. Okay, I think you've been manifesting something, or you've been thinking about making that move, and now you just have to make that move. You just have to put your faith that the path will be unraveled, and you know, your vision will be given back to you, I say in a spiritual sense, as you take those steps in the right direction to bring in this balance. Let's take another set of tarot cards. So maybe that's what helps you move forward, and actually helps with your healing, is that you're a little bit stuck, you're a little bit bound, you're a little bit up in your head, like you need to balance maybe the head and the heart a little bit more. You got the Nine of Cups, so maybe that Knight of Cups is coming in with this offer of love. Maybe it's something you've been wishing for. The Nine of Cups is having I always say it's like having all your cups in a row. So you're fine, you know, you're fine on your own, but having that offer coming in, that one cup coming in, just kind of gives you that ultimate wish fulfillment, that happily ever after. But it could just be about making a wish. So it also could be some sort of feast energy, some sort of abundance. It all depends. You have to take this as it resonates, because it's a collective reading, so I'm going to be reading for different people, but it's like some truth, some clarity, some knowledge helps heal your journey in some way, you know, the path that you're on. The Five of Pentacles, maybe you were feeling a little bit left out in the cold. Maybe that's the sort of energy that you need to be leaving behind. Maybe that's, you know, because that's sitting there with her eyes closed and she's got her eyes, you know, bound. It's like you're just not seeing something. There's something, some clarity, some truth, some knowledge. And the thing with the Five of Pentacles is you make it to a safer place of safety. You just need to go around, in this card, you need to go around the tree towards that warming light, gets them out of this energy. In the original tarot, they're at the place of safety is the church. They've made it there. They've just got to find the door and go in. Okay, so you've got the Seven of Swords. So maybe there was a little bit of deceit, a little bit of somebody not living that authentic truth. So maybe this is, if this is you, I think it is you, whoever's watching this. It's time to move forward with clarity and live in your own truth, your authentic truth, because that then helps you create the life that you want to be in, the life you want to live. It's taking that leap of faith. It's having faith. It's putting your trust in the divine that your path will unfold itself, will unfold in front of you, and as you then see it, you'll see the next step as it unfolds in front of you, is probably the better way of saying it. Okay, and the last card we'll take is the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands, it depends how you look at it. It's either being offensive, you know, kind of putting up those boundaries, or it's been defensive, putting up those walls, or it's having to deal with something head on. So it could be this balance, you need to deal with this balancing head on, or just standing up for yourself a little bit more. You're standing up for your vision, for your truth. Don't allow someone to take from you stuff that is yours. Okay, this is your path, your journey. You're here to share it with others, but you don't have to give that power away to anybody. It's your power, you keep hold of it. If somebody's not aligning with your vibe, your energy, then you leave them behind. I know it's easy to say, but you know, you can't take everyone with you. Your new life is going to cost you your old life. Okay, so let's take a couple of healing mantras just to close out the energy. But it's time to take the steps towards what is yours. Have faith in the divine. Have faith that every move you make is leading you to where you should be in life. Inspiring others. I help others feel empowered by acknowledging their gifts. Okay? Don't forget to acknowledge your own though. Okay? Don't forget to acknowledge your own. But yes, help other people along the way. Give them a hand where you can. You know, guide them where you can. But like I say, you can't take everybody with you. And then we've got integrating the ego. Everything is for me, not against me. Have faith. I'm going to leave it there. Say thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.